So today I have a look for you guys, and I used shadows from the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Catwalk Palette. And I hauled this recently along with the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette, but I have to say I've been using this palette way more, and it probably has to do with the fact that there are beautiful neutral shades, and you can pretty much use this palette every day. This is a palette that was launched for the fall, so a lot of the shadows are very warm and rich tones, which I really like. And this palette was very inexpensive for a higher end palette. I believe I only paid $29.99 for this palette, which is pretty good. So I believe this is also an Ulta exclusive. So if you're nearby in Ulta, definitely check this palette out. It's gorgeous. So I used some of the pinks and the cranberry shades along with some of the rich browns. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start off the eye look, I'm going to use the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. And this is just a skin tone shade. And I'm just applying it with a wand. And then blending it out. So the first color that I'm going to take from the Catwalk palette is this one right here. This is called Scout, and it is a pinkish gold. And for me, I feel like it best applies with an additional base. So I'm going to take one of the new Jordana eyeshadow pencils, and this one is in the shade Pink Evermore. And this is a shimmery pink. And it's best applied from the actual pencil. And you don't want to blend out the color too much. So you just want to apply it to your eyes and just basically leave it as is. If you fuss with these too much and you try to blend them out, then they will just kind of get patchy. So they're a little bit hard to work with. They're not my favorite eyeshadow pencils, but I probably will do a separate review on the Jordana eyeshadow pencils. So then I'm going to take the pinkish gold shadow, and I'm just going to use my crown brush. It's just a simple eyeshadow brush, and apply the color right on top of this eyeshadow pencil and just kind of pack it on. Now taking a small little blending brush, this one is from Eco Tools, I'm going to use this shade right here, which is a light mauve, and it is called Day Rate. And I'm using this as my transition color. So right where my crease color would go. Just to tie everything together. Next, I'm going to take Couture, which is a shimmery brown and a stiff blending brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of it and add it to my crease. And I'm only going halfway. So the next color that I'm going to take is the shade right here, which is called Strut. And this is like a purplish cranberry shade, and it is shimmery. I'm going to take the Real Techniques base shadow brush and apply this to my outer half of my lid and up into the crease a little bit. And you don't have to be very precise with this. You almost want it a little bit messy. And make sure to add a little bit more of Scout just to better transition the two shades together. And apply more of the cranberry shade if necessary. So next I'm just going to tightline, and I'm going to use a black pencil from Physicians Formula, and this one is from the Shimmer Strips Hazel Eye Trio. And for my waterline, I'm using a brown pencil. This one is from Stila, and this is one of the Smudgestick waterproof eyeliners in Lionfish, which is a really nice warm brown. It does have a bit of shimmer to it as well. So I'm just going to use this on my waterline. I'm also going to drag this a little bit onto my lower lash line as well and just smudge it out. So I do want my lower lash line to be really defined, so I'm going to mix RTW, which is a really nice reddened gold, and Beautymark, which is a nice reddened chocolate brown. So I'm just going to mix those two together and add that to my lower lash line. And this is a Real Techniques accent brush. And also, just to pull the whole look together, I'm just going to take a little bit of Strut again and add this to the outer end of my lash line. Now this palette doesn't have a really great inner corner highlight shade, but I'm going to take 10K and Callback and mix these two together and add this color to my inner corner. And this is a Real Techniques detailed brush. So I added a really thin wing to pull the whole look together. So for that, I'm going to take the Jordana Fabuliner in black, and I'm going to attempt to add a very thin wing to my eye. So I already curled my lashes with the Tarte Lash Curler, and for mascara I'm going to use the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. And I'm going to apply 2 coats of this. This mascara is very similar to the Benefit's They're Real mascara. This is hands down one of my favorite mascaras from the drugstore. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. I am now going to add my foundation. I'm going to use the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Foundation. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Illuminator SPF 25. So I'm just going to mix both these together and apply it to my face, and I will be back with everything else. Okay, so I already added foundation, and then I slightly contoured, and I just used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil just to contour. Not much of bronzing. And then I think I'm going to go with a peach blush today. So I'm going to take one of my favorite peach blushes, which is Tarte's Peaceful. This is just a perfect, perfect blush. And this blush will look beautiful on anyone. Okay, so just going to slightly add this to my cheeks. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. Love this brush. And the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the pressed form, and this is in the shade Opal. And I'm just going to add this to the tops of my cheekbone. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to use the Stila Longwear Liquid Lip Color, and this one is in the shade Coral, and it is exactly that. It's a really nice coral. It stains your lips, but this one has a really nice sheen to it, so it's very pretty, and I'm just going to dot it on my lips because it is quite pigmented. And then I'm just going to blend it with my finger. I am going to add a lip gloss on top of that, and I'm going to use the Lipstick Queen Big Bang Lip Gloss in the shade Infinite, and it's a really nice pinkish gold That's sort of the theme here today, I guess. But it pairs really nicely with this lip color. So this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.